All right. Let me tell you something. Life's not going to hand you success on a silver platter. The truth is, it's brutal, it's real, and it'll break you if you're not ready. These 7 truths aren't the feel-good kind. They're the hard pills you need to swallow if you want to rise above, push past your limits, and live your best life. Are you strong enough to face them? Because the way you handle these truths, it could be the difference between success and failure. 1, you are not guaranteed anything. Life doesn't owe you a damn thing. You can wait around for a break or you can go out and earn it. Too many people sit back expecting opportunity to show up like room service. But here's the truth. You get what you work for, not what you wish for. Life isn't fair and doesn't just hand you things. Not success, not happiness, not even a fair shot. You can wait around hoping the universe hands you a break, or you can get up and take control. Too many people sit back thinking, one day my time will come. They believe that because they're a good person or because they've been through struggles, life will eventually reward them. But life doesn't care about fairness. It doesn't hand out trophies just for showing up. You either put in the work or you don't get the reward. Think about the most successful people you admire. Did they wait for opportunity to knock? Hell no. They chased it down, kicked down doors, and built their own opportunities when none existed. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson was broke with $7 in his pocket. Instead of complaining, he hit the gym, hustled, and built an empire. Steve Harvey slept in his car for 3 years chasing his dream. 3 years. But he kept pushing because he understood something most people don't. Nobody's coming to save you. You have to save yourself. That's the mindset you need. Stop waiting. Stop expecting. Start moving. You want success? Go earn it. You want respect? Go prove yourself. You want a better life? Take responsibility and build it. No more blaming the system. No more, I didn't have the right start. No more, it's not fair. Fairness is a luxury, not a promise. Life is brutal. It will test you, push you, and break you down. But the moment you stop expecting handouts and start working like you have everything to prove, that's when things change. Here's the real challenge. Will you let the fact that nothing is guaranteed break you or make you? Because once you accept that truth, you stop wasting time hoping and you start creating your own luck. So get up, get after it, make something happen, because nobody's gonna do it for you. 2, comfort is the enemy of progress. You wanna grow, you wanna succeed, then get real comfortable being uncomfortable. Growth happens in discomfort. You can't reach new levels doing the same safe, easy thing over and over. Step into the fire, burn away the weakness. Life isn't a lottery where you just wait for your number to be called. It's a game of action. Every day you wake up with a choice. Sit back and hope or step up and work. The ones who make it are the ones who decide that no matter what's stacked against them, they're going to find a way. You see, the world doesn't hand out participation trophies. It doesn't care how badly you want something. It rewards effort. It rewards consistency. And it especially rewards those who refuse to quit when things get hard. Let's say you have a dream. You want to start a business, get in the best shape of your life, or master a skill. What happens when no one believes in you? What happens when progress is slow? Most people give up. They take struggle as a sign they weren't meant for success. But that's where they're wrong. Struggle isn't a stop sign, it's a test to see how badly you want it. Every champion, every leader, every self-made success story started with nothing but a vision and the determination to make it real. Look at Arnold Schwarzenegger. Came to America with no money, barely spoke English, and worked like hell to become a bodybuilding champion. A movie star and a governor. He wasn't guaranteed any of that. He made it happen. So what about you? You waiting for permission, for the perfect moment, for someone to hand you an opportunity? It's not coming. You have to create it. Here's what you do. Wake up every day and own your choices. Decide that no matter what, you're going to take a step forward. You're going to push past rejection, past doubt, past failure. Because every time you keep going, While others quit, you get stronger. You build resilience, and that's how you win. Life guarantees you nothing. But if you take control, put in the work, and refuse to back down, you'll be surprised at just how much you can create for yourself. 3, nobody cares about your excuses. People respect results, not reasons. If you fail, own it. If you struggle, push through. No one's coming to rescue you. Excuses might make you feel better in the moment, but they won't get you anywhere in the long run. Motivation is a spark. It gets you going, gets you fired up, but here's the problem, it fades. You wake up one day and it's gone. You don't feel like working out. You don't feel like grinding. That's where most people stop. They think they need motivation to move forward, but they don't. What they need is discipline. Discipline is the force that keeps you moving when motivation is nowhere to be found. It's waking up early to chase your dream even when you'd rather sleep. It's hitting the gym on the days you don't feel like it. It's pushing through rejection, failure, and self-doubt because you made a commitment to yourself. Look at any high achiever, athletes, actors, business moguls. They don't rely on motivation, they rely on habits. You think Michael Phelps won 23 Olympic gold medals because he was always in the mood to train? No, he got in the pool whether he felt like it or not. He made it automatic. That's discipline. The key is to stop making decisions based on feelings, because your feelings will lie to you. They'll tell you to hit snooze, to take it easy, to wait until tomorrow. But discipline doesn't negotiate. It does what needs to be done no matter how you feel. So how do you build discipline? Start small, commit to doing one thing every day. Whether it's reading 10 pages of a book, making one sales call, or exercising for 10 minutes. Show up even when it's inconvenient, because the more you show up, the more discipline becomes second nature. And here's the real secret. Once you have discipline, you don't need motivation anymore, because now it's just who you are. You don't have to feel like doing the work. You just do it. And that's what separates those who succeed from those who don't. At the end of the day, you don't rise to the level of your motivation. You fall to the level of your discipline. So build that foundation. Be the person who shows up no matter what, and watch how your life transforms. For pain is the price of greatness. Every champion has scars. You think the most successful people haven't suffered? Every failure, every rejection, every hard day, it's all part of the process. Either you use pain to build yourself, or you let it break you. Choice is yours. Most people see failure as the finish line. They hit a wall, they fall down, and they assume that's it, their dream is over. But here's the truth. Failure is not the end of your story. It's just a plot twist. And the people who succeed, they're the ones who turn that twist into a comeback. Think about any great success story. Every champion, every leader, every innovator, at some point they failed. But they didn't let that failure define them. Instead, they used it. They studied it. They learned from it. They let it sharpen them, make them stronger, and push them to go harder the next time. The problem is, most people are afraid to fail. They're afraid of what others will think, afraid of looking stupid, afraid of proving the doubts in their head right. But fear is the only thing actually holding them back. Because failure itself isn't the problem, giving up is. You have to rewire your thinking. Failure is feedback. It's telling you what didn't work so you can adjust and try again. It's showing you your weaknesses so you can turn them into strengths. It's giving you the exact lessons you need to level up, if you're willing to listen. Thomas Edison failed over 10,000 times before he figured out the light bulb. Imagine if he had quit after the first 100 or the first 1,000, we'd still be sitting in the dark. The difference between the people who make it and the people who don't isn't talent, it isn't luck, it's their ability to get back up after failing. So the next time you fail, don't ask why me, ask what can I learn? Don't see it as a dead end, see it as a detour that's leading you to something even better, because every setback is a setup for a stronger comeback. You are not your failures. You are what you do next. So get up, shake off the doubt, and go again. Because if you refuse to quit, if you refuse to let failure break you, then guess what? It can only build. 5, discipline beats motivation every time. Motivation is a spark. It fades. Discipline is the fire that keeps burning. You're not always going to feel like showing up, putting in the work, grinding it out. That's when discipline steps in. Winners show up regardless of how they feel. All right. Let me tell you something. Discipline beats motivation every time. See, motivation, it's like a firework. Bright, flashy, exciting, but it's gone in a blink. It lights you up, makes you feel powerful for a moment, and then poof. But discipline, now that's the steady burn, the slow flame that keeps you going when the spark fades. It's the force that builds your foundation. Discipline is the decision you make when the motivation's long gone. It's that quiet determination to stick with your routine, even when it's inconvenient, even when the results aren't immediate. Motivation's there for a burst, a push, but discipline's the commitment to show up day after day. It doesn't care if you feel like it. It doesn't care if the bed is warm or the couch looks inviting. Discipline makes you get up. It makes you move. It makes you act, even when your mind says not today. And here's the key. Discipline builds momentum. The more you stick with it, the stronger it gets. You start small, you make one decision, then another, and before you know it, that momentum carries you forward. It's like walking up a hill. At first, it's tough. Your legs burn. Your breath gets heavy. But if you keep putting one foot in front of the other, if you just don't quit, that hill starts to flatten out. Eventually, it becomes second nature. You don't even think about it. You're climbing, you're pushing, and you're reaching heights you once thought were out of your reach. Discipline doesn't give you excuses. It doesn't ask for your permission to work its magic. It simply demands that you show up and give your best effort every day, no matter the circumstances. The beauty of discipline is that it builds your character. It strengthens your resolve. Over time, that consistency becomes a habit, and that habit becomes a lifestyle of growth, a lifestyle of winning. When you take discipline over motivation, you're not relying on fleeting feelings. You're creating a foundation that's rock solid. And when life throws the unexpected at you, when things get tough and motivation feels like it's lost, discipline will be there. Because discipline is built to last. It's what separates the winners from the dreamers. And you, my friend, are a winner. 6, the world will test you again and again. Life isn't a straight shot to success. It's a messy, winding road full of setbacks, failures, and unexpected storms. But if you can take the hits, stand back up, and keep moving forward, you'll win in the long run. The world, it's going to test you. It's going to throw obstacles your way time and time again. And let me tell you something. Those tests, they're not a sign that you're failing. They're a sign that you're growing, that you're on the right path. Life doesn't give you challenges because you're weak. It gives them to you because it knows you've got the strength to overcome them. The test, it's like a rite of passage. You can't level up without it. It's that hard moment that pushes you past your limits, forces you to dig deeper, reach higher. You see, the world's going to challenge you to see what you're made of. It wants to know, are you committed? Do you have what it takes to stand tall when things get tough? When you face adversity, you've got two choices. You can either back down or you can rise up. And when you rise, that's when the real transformation happens. Don't let the test of life break you down. Let them build you up. See, every time life throws something your way, it's an opportunity to prove to yourself that you're stronger than you thought. It's like lifting weights in the gym. The weight gets heavier, but the more you push through, the stronger you get. The world doesn't test you to see you fail. It tests you to see how far you'll go, how much you'll endure, how much you're willing to push through the pain and keep moving forward. That's where the magic happens. And here's the kicker. When the world tests you, it's not just about getting through it. It's about how you come out the other side. Will you be a person who folds when things get tough, or will you be the one who rises stronger, smarter, more determined than ever? Every challenge is an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to get one step closer to your best self. So, when the world tests you, and it will, stand tall, stay focused, keep moving forward, because each test is a reminder that you've got what it takes to not just survive, but thrive. You're built for this. The world won't break you, my friend. It's just shaping you into the person you were always meant to be. 7. Who you become matters more than what you achieve. Success isn't just about money, fame, or status. It's about character. Who are you when nobody's watching? What kind of legacy are you building? Your integrity, resilience, and mindset will take you further than any trophy or paycheck ever could. We've all got goals, right? We're all chasing something: success, fame, money, recognition. But let me tell you something important. Who you become along the way matters a hell of a lot more than what you achieve. Achievement, that's just the end of the road. But the person you become while walking it, that's the real treasure. See, life's not just about the finish line. It's about the journey. It's about the lessons you learn, the growth you experience, the way you evolve as a person. Success, money, all that stuff, it's nice to have, sure, but if it's at the cost of your integrity, your character, your peace of mind, then it's not worth a damn. Who you become through that process, the grit, the perseverance, the strength, the kindness, the humility, those are the things that truly matter. Because when you hit those milestones, when you finally reach your goals, what will you have left? If you've spent all your energy chasing external markers of success, but you've neglected your inner growth, you'll find yourself standing at the top with nothing but emptiness. But if you've focused on building yourself into the kind of person who can handle success with grace, who can show up with resilience, who can be kind even when the world is tough, that's the real victory. It's easy to get caught up in the idea that success will define you. But let me tell you, what defines you is how you show up day in and day out. It's the discipline you bring. It's the courage to keep going when it gets hard. It's the integrity to do the right thing even when no one's watching. That's what will make you proud of yourself when you look back. You see, the achievements might come and go. The medals, the titles, the accolades, they're temporary. But who you become in pursuit of those things, that's lasting. That's your true legacy. So don't just chase what you can get. Chase who you can become. Be the kind of person who's proud of their journey, because it's not just the destination that counts. It's who you are by the time you get there. That's the real win, my friend. So there you have it. 7 brutal truths that will either make you or break you. The key is how you choose to respond. Will you rise above the challenge, or will you let these truths defeat you? The choice is always yours. If you're still here, then I believe you're strong enough to face them. These truths are just stepping stones to becoming the best version of yourself. Drop a comment below and let me know what truth hits you the hardest. What are you going to do about it starting today? Don't stop now. Click on the next video in the playlist to keep growing, keep learning, and keep leveling up. Let's do this together.